Hi, good morning guys. Welcome back to the vlog. I just literally turned the camera on and there is a huge waspy thingy in my office and he wants out. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, I opened the window. Hopefully he'll leave. He did, he left. Not having air conditioning in here means that I have to have my windows open all the time for air, which means that bugs and such get in here, which normally I've become less bug averse than I used to be, but it doesn't make it any more fun when you see a wasp this big in here. So much happening today. We haven't been vlogging for the last week, really. Y'all know all the things that have been going on with my dad and Rosie, and of course a bunch of other things that I haven't even had a chance to tell you all about. So I'm gonna share all of that sprinkled throughout the day. I do not have time to just sit here and blab it all out right now because the barn delivery people are here. We finally got the run-in sheds were delivered 2 days ago. So we've got the run-in sheds in the 2 pastures. The barn is being delivered / set up right now. Still don't have a delivery date on the garage. They said perhaps next week, hopefully next week, but I haven't heard anything else. So hopefully that is moving along. Lots of things that we need to get done, but it is nice to see this part of the project, this part of the overall stuff getting done. We started this process back in December and it is now June. I'm gonna insert some footage here and show you guys a little bit of what's been going on the last few days in terms of delivery and setup of all of these structures and where we're at. I have a couple of crazy weird things to tell y'all about that have happened over the last week. Just bizarro stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be a good vlog. Let us go. We're quickly hiding in my bathroom because I want to show you guys my Thrive Market order that came for the month. Today's vlog is sponsored by Thrive Market. We have been shopping from Thrive Market for years, so we love that we get to work with them on this channel and share a little bit with you guys about that. I want to show you guys what I got because I got some different things this month, and I do have a discount that I'll share with y'all as well. So if y'all don't know, Thrive Market is a massively large online market. There are thousands of different brands to shop from, but it's all brands and products to really help you live a healthier lifestyle. So it's grocery products, beauty products, kid products, cleaning products, all kinds of categories that you can shop from. If you've got dietary restrictions, if you're keto, if you want gluten-free, any of that kind of stuff, you can sort by those categories and find products that fall into it. So let me show you guys what I got. If you remember a few months ago, I got the mints and I loved them. So I decided this time to try the cinnamon gum. I've been a big cinnamon gum fan ever since I was pregnant, and it was the only thing that could help me keep from yarfing. Then for the kids, I got some of these Yum Earth organic lollipops. I just wanted a little treat in the cabinet, a little special treat reward pop. These are gluten-free, organic, vegan, allergy-friendly lollipops. I did get a couple more bags of my favorite Boom Chicka Pop, Angie's Popcorn. I wish that I was the Angie behind Angie's Popcorn. I am not. And then I also got a pack of this Cure Hydration. So I love those hydration packets that you add to water. And I wanted to try something that was perhaps more on the healthier side in terms of ingredients. Sometimes I just get tired of plain water and I want the extra hydration from these. The other thing I got was this all-terrain Kids Herbal Armor Natural Insect Repellent. The bugs are real out here, and at dusk especially, that's often the time that we're out feeding animals, riding horses, doing that kind of stuff, and I get lit up, and a few of the kids do too. I feel like mosquitoes love a few of us in the family. It's like not everyone gets eaten up. It's just some of us that, I don't know if it's our blood type or what our skin smells like, pheromones or something, I don't know, but they love us. A little bottle of this jojoba oil, 100% pure for hair, skin, and scalp. Again, I'm a dry, scaly lady, and I'm always looking for hydration products. I like to take things like this and then add them into my body lotion. So I'll do like a little thing of body lotion, like a little squirt of that, and then a little squirt of oil, and rub that together and use that to really sink in and hydrate my old lady scaly skin. So like I mentioned, I do have a discount for you guys. If you click down below in the description box, it will get you 25% off your first order and a free gift. The way Thrive Market works is it's a membership-based community, so you can do a yearly membership, a monthly membership, you can cancel at any time. Orders over $49 ship for free. Their packaging is like all recyclable. I just really love the heart behind the company. Like I've said before, they do a buy one, give one type situation. So if you purchase a membership, then they gift a membership to a family in need. I love that. So I will leave all that linked down below in the description box if you guys would like to try Thrive Market and get 25% off your first order and a free gift. Let me put these items away. Might even try a little bit of this bug spray for myself right now. And back to the projects at hand. I want to see if they've lifted the lean-to on the barn yet. They just had set the barn, and I'm waiting to see them lift the lean-to. So let's go see if that's done. Leave your message here on the telephone, 'cause we've no idea when we're coming. Millie Jo! Rosie! Ooh, what you got?
A game.
A game?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Play.
Yes, you're adorable. Hello. You got an owie? You want everyone to see your owie? Whoa, my camera fell. Yep, you got that Band-Aid. Oh yes, precious faces. Precious faces everywhere. How you feeling, Rue?
Yeah.
Good? You having a good day? Are you excited about the barn being here?
Yep.
Me too.
Hey. What's it for? Hey.
Yeah, oh, you see it. Yeah, look at that. Your little owie where you had your IV it looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they gave her IV in her hand.
Yeah,
You didn't even cry one little bit, did you?
Uh-huh.
You told me, what did you tell me? You told me that you had fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, were you scared? She said, no, I'm having fun.
Look at my owie. That's okay. Mom.
Oh, yeah, little teeny cut. You're okay.
Let's go.
Do you help getting your shoes back on? I know, it's a little teeny owie.
Yeah.
It's okay.
This is our new house.
That is your new playhouse.
Yeah.
We got to put it together. All right, so I've been working with the llamas every day, trying to get just 15 minutes of training time with them. We have yet to be able to find a shearer. We called the vet, they gave us a list of names. We called all of them. Nobody's called us back. So we may end up having to do this ourselves, which is gonna be crazy. So I'm working with them every day, trying to work on desensitizing and training so that hopefully I can get them to the point where they will trust us enough to let us do it, because I do not want to do, and I won't do, the old school way is to tie them up and tie them down and just shear them and let them go. I think it's traumatic. Could you help her put the shoe on, honey? I think that looks like it would be traumatic and detrimental to your actual relationship with them. So I don't want to do that. I want them to stand for it. Yeah, hi my baby. Oh, your nose was wet. Pacha.
Stay. Sit. No, sit. Look at
You playing with Eliza? Yeah, she got you all dirty.
Down.
Hey, Coos. Hey, Coosy Coos. Hey, buddy. Oh, come on, Mama Odie, Juju. Hello. I love how their ears flop when they walk. Come on, Mama Odie. Doot, 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 doot.
I got it.
Yeah, she's coming. She's coming.
What the?
They know you don't have any food to give them. They want food.
I do it. Yay, I can see you. Come around here. I can see you, head. I see you, Mom. No. Yeah? Look at Ray Ray. I see Ray Ray. Mom, I see Ray Ray.
Okay, these flowers are so pretty. I cannot remember though. I'm pretty sure these are called Hellebores. But what is so cool is that they are open like this in the morning and in the afternoon. And by evening time, they close up and they look like that. And these containers are doing so well. I've been so hesitant, but I think I am finally going to come out here and cut some of these and just make a little bouquet so that it'll keep growing. Obviously, I've lost some of these, but I'm gonna cut back some of these dahlias so they'll grow more. The zinnias these zinnias look okay, but these, look at these zinnias. They have just gone bananas. So I'm gonna cut them and hopefully we'll get even more and I'll have a pretty bouquet. It's okay, let her spin. She wants to spin. Oh, there goes Poppy. Ooh, go Ferns! All right, so I wanted to come out here and show you guys the ducks and explain something that happened this week, which really threw me for a loop and was stressing me out for multiple days trying to figure out what was going on. So out of nowhere, Fern, who's the completely blind duck, and Poppy, who y'all know started out really rough, and I do still think she is blind in one eye, they started fighting where basically, yeah, it was a dragonfly, where basically Poppy would out of nowhere just come over and start attacking Fern, and they would bite each other, grab each other's necks and fight. They would fight for, 30 seconds to a minute, and then Poppy would like walk away. And at first I was like, well, maybe they're just playing, but then it was just getting really aggressive and consistent all throughout the day that they were fighting, and it was honestly stressing me out because Fern is completely blind, and I just felt like, my gosh, like what if Poppy ends up killing her? And it's never what I expected. Poppy's always been the smallest one. Long story short, I did a bunch of research, and it looked like from the duck and chicken boards that I'm on and stuff that they were essentially battling it out for pecking order because they're the two lowest, and I think Poppy was trying to see if she could up her place in the pecking order and get one spot above so that she wasn't the lowest. And this went on for days to the point that we ended up putting a divider in the, got me wet. We put a divider in the barn so that at night when they were locked up for the night inside the barn, Fern was by herself on one side and the other ducks were on the other side. We just wanted to keep Fern safe because I was really worried. And I was worried about Poppy getting hurt too, but Poppy was always the aggressor. Like Fern would fight back, she wouldn't just give up, but she wasn't the one starting it ever. And so anyways, this went on for a few days, and like I said, I was really starting to think about whether or not I was gonna have to separate Fern. Again, I didn't want her to have to live alone. Ducks don't want to be alone, they want to be with other ducks. And finally, yesterday, they stopped. I didn't see the last fight. I don't know who won. I think that it was Fern, honestly. I think that Poppy gave up trying to get above her. And they were back together today, floating in the pool together and hanging out near each other and stuff like that like they used to. I mean, Fern does keep to herself a lot. The other ducks will all snuggle up together and Fern will kind of stay by herself. That's pretty common for Fern. But yeah, it was absolutely breaking my heart. I was going to show you guys too while I'm out here. I do this little thing with them where I call it their make it rain time, where I bring the hose and put it on the shower setting and spray it like up in the air so it comes down like rain, and they love it when I make it rain on them. They're so funny. They're obviously ducks. They love water. So anyways, trying to spray them off of each other did not work. But
love it.
Yep. But they seem to have worked it out, and there seems to be peace and harmony in the duck pen again, which I'm very grateful for, because it really truly was like just weighing on me in the background of all this other stuff we had going on. I'm like, God, if I go out there one morning and Fern's dead, and or you know, or Poppy, I mean, it would just absolutely break my heart. But it's hard with animals, you know, like there's only so much interference you can do in their way of life and their way of doing things. And you know, sometimes we do put our human emotions on them to be like, well, don't you understand that she's just blind, and why would you be mean to her? But trying to remind myself that their instincts are that she's dangerous to them. Because she's blind, she puts the whole flock at risk. So we're just going to keeping a close eye on that. We've always known that we may have to do something a little bit different with that. You know, we've been told by lots of duck people that ducks are better about accepting special needs ducks than chickens are. Chickens will often attack and peck another chicken to death if that chicken is obviously injured or you know, has something wrong with it. So the other ducks, I haven't seen them pick on Fern, but so far everybody's getting along again. So I'm very grateful for that.
Here, go Fern. It's right here on here. Hi, Mama. I love Fern. Fern is my favorite.
She's sweet. Okay, y'all, so I'm no llama training expert, obviously. But I just thought I would explain a little bit about what I'm doing here, because it worked and it's working. Basically, I kind of applied similar principles that we use with the horses in terms of like advance, retreat, and sort of pressure and releasing pressure. So essentially, I kind of give him a signal. I'm using a word, a slight pull and pressure on his lead rope, asking him to come to me. And as soon as he takes one step forward, as soon as he does the first sort of action of what I'm asking him to do, then I release the pressure and I immediately like let go and release the halter. And then I'll keep my hands in the same place though as we're going. So if he chooses to throw his head and pull and back up and that sort of thing, any pressure he's getting that he doesn't like, you know, on that halter on his face, it's all coming from him. So I'm not applying any pressure to him. He is applying pressure to himself, and essentially by making the correct choices, by stepping forward, that pressure is released, and he realizes, okay, I get more comfortable when I listen to her and I go towards her, good things happen. And yeah, so that's kind of just the philosophy behind what I was doing. You can see here I'm just kind of holding my hands stiffly in the same place so that if he is trying to walk away, that's going to pull on his halter. But again, it's of his own doing, not mine. I'm not pulling on him and tugging on him. And I will say this ended up working really well. He's very smart and he understood pretty quickly what was going on. And CR has the footage on his phone, but I did put a little bit of it on Instagram. But I ended up taking him out of the barnyard and walked around the whole yard with him, and he absolutely loved it, going on little adventures. So hopefully he will create a good connection with the halter, and we can move forward. So in case you're wondering, no, we did not get a new goat. This goat got into something. You're going to have a bath. How do you feel about that? Probably not thrilled. The llamas were sniffing her like, wait, who is that? Same goat. Big truck is pulling out of the driveway right now. Oh shoot, the gate's closed. I should probably go down there and open it, but he's doing it, so it's fine. I'm going to show you guys the barn and explain to you, because it's done as in their end of it is done, the company's end of it. The barn has been delivered and all of that. Our end of it is not done. We still have many a thing to do to it, and I will show you. I feel like I need some of that. Oh. So this is a shed row barn is what these are called. And I think we've, as we've tried to explain in concept, the fencing is actually going to come boop, 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 boop here, go to an angle, and then go meet that middle post so that these two act like a run-in shed for this pasture. And then these two we will finish out as actual stalls. So the reason we didn't have the company do that is because the way that their stall fronts are finished out, they're completely enclosed with like Dutch doors. And because it is so hot here, we don't have terrible winters. We don't need a barn that's totally sealed off and warm. We have pretty mild winters. What we really need is airflow during the summertime. So what we had them do was all these windows are just finished out 3x3 squares. We are going to order the right bars for them, and then we're going to build the stall fronts so that they have more airflow. So these will become 2 regular horse stalls, but with lots of open airflow here. One of my favorite parts, and hopefully you can see it up there at the top, is the cupola. And we did a copper cupola up there, which I absolutely love. And then we've got this 10-foot lean-to off the front. So you can see when you stand in here in the stall, you've got this 10-foot overhang area. So we'll still be able to get horses out, have plenty of clearance, shade. We can add some tie downs here so that we have multiple places where we can tack up and saddle horses, because right now we're all just using that one tie right there. So when we've got multiple people coming out to ride, we'll be able to have multiple spaces to tack up the horses. The other thing we're going to be doing is adding more of this equine gravel so that it's not this big step over. So the footing, the ground will actually be built up sort of to that level, and then it will slope down for rain drainage purposes. Still waiting to hear about the garage delivery, and we're hoping that that's going to be next week, is kind of the word that we were told. And that will be a huge deal for us in terms of being able to get the property cleaned up and stuff. I've been so anxious for the structures to come because I can't really do the landscaping and plan for the landscaping and like how I want things to look aesthetically around here until the structures were in place, because even though we had drawings and we knew what they were going to look like, it's hard to envision until they're in the space. So I just am very happy. Today has been a great day, an amazing day. Not only did the barns finally arrive and the run-in sheds arrived a few days ago, I was able to work with the llamas today and finally get them to the place where I could halter them. I've been working with them every day for just a few minutes, and today was the day that I got to halter both Cuzco and Pacha. We have not been able to find a shearer. The 2 that we talked to called us back today and said they couldn't do it, weren't in town anymore. So we're gonna have to do it ourselves. So tonight I'm gonna order the shearing supplies, and we're just gonna, now that I know that I can halter them and lead them, we're just gonna hope that they will be willing to stand still enough for us to do the shearing ourselves. So, but it was a good day. It was a big victory for me because they've just been so skittish ever since that vet visit that I wasn't sure if I was ever gonna get to the place where they would let me catch them and halter them. So there was a lot of work that went into that, and I was very glad to see that we were able to do it and keep, my biggest thing is like always keeping the relationship and the respect between me and the llamas in a good place. I never want my animals to feel like I'm dragging them and forcing them into things. I always want there to be a mutual respect between us, that I'm here to take care of you and make sure you're safe. And you can trust me to do that. You know, you can put your safety in my hands. That's kind of the messaging that we want all of our animals to get, the horses and all of that. So after a very stressful week with so many difficult things, it was nice to have a day just full of wins, to know that Rosie's MRI came back normal and everything there. So that takes a huge weight off of us mentally and emotionally. My dad is, we're still waiting for more answers, but he's got to go to another cardiologist appointment and stuff. Benjamin is feeling much better. He's no longer sick. He's got a little bit of a runny nose still, but that's it. And none of the other kids have popped up sick, so it could have just been teeth. I don't know. But I'm just very grateful that everybody's health is back up on the mend. The barn's here and progress is being made. Things are moving in the right direction. Do you want to tell everybody what you and I have planned this weekend?
Yeah, we're going to do some extensive dietary changes, planning.
Dietary?
Dietary, is that the word? Yeah. So we're going to do some extensive dietary changes. I think I got on this kick because I was going through photos in my phone the other day, and I don't know, maybe it's vanity, who knows? But I was like, dang man, I miss being in shape. Like, it's been a long time since.
You want to get your muscles back?
I do, man. And
I don't care about that. I just want to feel better. I think
Yeah.
that some of my health issues and pain and joint pain and stuff like that I've been having is because I have not been doing intermittent fasting for months. I'm about to give her a bath.
she's covered in grease.
I know. And so I want to get back doing intermittent fasting. I just have been so busy outside doing stuff and everything that I haven't even wanted to worry about that stuff. Like, I don't want to have to think about anything. I just wanted to just get through it. So we're going to do a big grocery order and do some healthier things. It's not that I don't know.
I wouldn't say we eat unhealthy.
Right.
I
We
just don't
eat
think we
eat
plan
meat,
as well as we
vegetables,
should.
salads, stuff like that. But
Yeah.
But we could definitely-
I might try the intermittent fasting. I know when I used to work, part of my routine was I would just naturally eat one meal a day.
the biggest thing is, are you going to do clean fasting? Are you going to
I
do
don't
black
know.
coffee
I don't know.
and clean
Probably.
fasting?
My teeth could use some clean fasting, that's for sure.
Your teeth are fine.
So yeah, I don't know.
We're going to do that. Maybe
it's
we'll
something
do.
to work towards, I think, which is good. Like, I want a little bit of motivation to see some changes, and I think this will kind of get us going. We've just been so busy with structures and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we're kind of in the final phase of getting all the buildings erected, we can kind of turn some of that attention inward. Gosh, my hands are dirty.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, definitely. So maybe we'll do a meal plan and grocery haul video and put that up on my personal channel. We'll film that this weekend and put that up next week and share our meal plan and grocery haul and just kind of some of the ideas for meals that we're going to do. But we're doing some summer overhauling and stuff. It's just time for us to, I sat down the other day and made plans for the kids for the summer, the stuff that they're going to do, their summer goals and all of that. So we're having like a big family meeting where we'll sit down and talk with the kids about that. So what are summer chore rotations, summer educational things that they'll be doing, and fun things and all of that. So
it'll be good.
family meeting time post spring, getting into summer. Changes. Gross. All right.
That's where I'm starting my changes right there.
Start your change. Just gonna eat grass. Yeah, more leafy greens right from the yard.
Look at Stella.
There's an
man.
apple right there covered in dirt. You could
that's-
grab that.
Ivy's leftovers.
Probably be good for your immune system.
Hey, Stella.
Stelly Welly, Stelly fat girl Stelly.
She's
got
gaining some weight,
rolls
too.
on her butt. now.
That farmer's dog food, man, it packs the calories on there. It's good. It's good for her. She needed it.
Yeah, she was so dang skinny and hairless for so long. It's hard to even find pictures to show what she looked like before.
Now she's like a physical specimen. Look at
Yeah,
her.
look at her. She's like,
Just a
I am
Greek
just a
god.
golden oldie right now. All right, that's it for today's video, y'all.
that it?
I
It's
feel like
been a
there's like a
long day.
weird echo now with that being there. It bounces back. It has been a long day. We're
Yeah,
going to
better
wrap up the video.
Spider
And-
senses than I do.
Yeah, we'll see you guys again very soon.
See ya.
Bye.